Just got back from the road this morning. Pulled into town about 9:30 a.m. from Florida, Kissimmee. It's 11, and I want to play some guitar, hang out. So last week I only had the DGT back because we had to fly home, all this and that. This week, since we just got off the bus, I brought the hollow body back. So I've just been sitting here playing it. Dude, just loving this guitar, man. And the DGT, I mean, they're both so good. The two very different things, but all those returning viewers, give you a little look at it. As you know, if you've been in here, one of my favorite things is just how this is such a satisfying instrument to play unplugged. Now we are plugged up, thankfully. You know, these middle two, I like all the sounds. No coil split on this guitar. I'm just running into a little Blues Junior. Don't have my pedal board or anything. Here to say what's up. What's up, man? I don't even know how to pronounce your name. Jokobas? Jacob. What's up, Jacob? What's up, guys? Anyways, all right, what's up, you guys? Jacob, David, good to see you. Russ, great to see you as always. Jesse, hey, Jesse. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen you, man. What's up? Is it the charcoal? It is. This is, they call it like charcoal burst, right? The normal charcoal one doesn't have the black around it. To be honest, I like the normal, well, I like them both. This one's grown on me. I got this one used, so color-wise, I probably would have picked like the McCarty Burst. I already have two that are McCarty Burst, so I needed to switch up, and this forced me to switch it up. This is called Charcoal Burst. Normal charcoal is this middle color throughout the whole thing, and then it has a natural kind of back and stuff. But, dude, awesome. That's just on the middle two pickups. I'm in a Blues Junior right now. Amp's real responsive, so is the guitar. If I dig in, if I play light, it's... Sunday morning guitar, yeah, that's like... Sunday morning, rain is falling. There's some colors, there's some skin. I don't know the words. Clouds are blinding us in moments unforgettable. You twist to fit the mold that I'm in. But things just get so crazy, living life gets hard to do. I'd gladly hit the road, get up and go if I knew that someday it would lead me back to you. I'm ready to go. Anyway, it's just a little bit of jamming, hanging. What's up, everybody? Dude, tons of people in here. Welcome to all the new people. If you're in here and like it, hit that like button for me. You guys know the YouTube thing. It helps out. Got 83 people. 5 likes. Get a couple more likes. 10 likes. But let me answer some of you guys' questions. Is it a PRS? Yes. It's a PRS Hollow Body 2. It's from 2019, but new to me. I've had it for a couple weeks now. Coming up on almost a month, maybe. Love this thing, man. Love it. For the new people, this is the best part, right? Look at that back. That's on the back, dude. And you can't see it in here, but it is starting to get scratched up. My jacket, not my belt. I don't really not belt rash as much, like buckle rash, but the jacket, the buttons on my jacket definitely, I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, there's all types of little all over on the back. You got to look at it in the right light. But that's part of it. That's part of using these things, you know? I take them out. I play it. Just played in Florida yesterday. Where was I trying to go there? That's pretty chord. That's progression in general. You guys want to know a cool progression? I'll answer some more of your questions too. Here's some unsolicited, no one asked for type of stuff. You're playing an E, right? I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? There's my 1 chord, 2 chord, 3 chord, 4 chord, 5 chord. I'm just walking up the scale in chords on the low E string. Right? Great movement is going 1, minor 2, right? You can play it like this too. Keep these top 2 open. So 1, minor 2. That's 1 with a third in the bass, right? So up here I got the top structure of a 1 chord, playing 1, 5, 1. There's my major third in the bass. That's a great movement going. Do like a 4, 6, 9 chord. Do a diminished sharp 4. Up to that 4 with 5 in the bass. That leads you right back to your 1 again. Here it comes. 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4 to the 5. Anyways, so messing around. Good to see you, David. Everybody, let me answer some questions. Work has been killing me at home. I'm working on open tunings with my new parts caster. That's cool, Jesse. Gold foils and a telly. Dude, I don't own a gold foils guitar, and I would love to. Hey, thanks for getting some more likes in here, you guys. I appreciate everyone hanging out. It's replayed on the live stream of the Opry last night, so I play. Heck yeah, that's great practice, Jesse. David, was watching a boot vid at 50% just before this, and you were in slow-mo. Oh, yeah, David, you're trying to cop some licks, huh? I do the same thing. Korean bassist, hello. Bass bop. Hi, KN. It's a beautiful guitar. Are you endorsed by PRS? I am. I'm a PRS artist. Philip Sayce. I don't know as much about Philip Sayce, so honestly, I don't have any good thoughts to send your way, to be honest. Cool setup to do every kind of music. I agree. Dead End. Hey, thanks you guys. Thanks for all the love, dude. Behind on these comments, I'm catching up real quick. Great sound, thanks. I've worked for him twice. Super nice and great player. Incredibly loud though. The first year he played through a dual showman, and the second year a twin. That's awesome. Do some money, Pink Floyd lead. I don't know any. I'm sorry. How much are your lessons? Hey, Scott. Scott, hey, thanks for asking, man. And no face-to-face lessons. If you're in Nashville, I'll do a face-to-face lesson. In April, I got wide open. So if you're in Nashville, I'm happy to do that. Otherwise, I do it over FaceTime, but I've switched kind of to Zoom so you can have a recording of the lesson. I record the whole lesson so you can watch it back. I'm happy to work on anything you want. You know, I end up, well, this is, so let me answer the first question off the bat. How much is it? I do $1 a minute. I normally do a 60-minute lesson. I'm happy to do a 45-minute lesson too, if you'd rather, you know. But a lot of, what am I talking about in the lessons? A lot of times we're working on cage system stuff, or you know the cage system and I'm working with students on, okay, what do we do with that? How do I improvise like I just was playing, right? You know, being able to play in E up and down the neck. I'm at the E chord up here. It's just me playing E major up and down the neck, but I'm thinking E chord here, 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 right? It's your 5 cage shape. So I'm talking a lot about that. Some students real into blues stuff, and we're working on maybe a shuffle. I've got students where we've worked on. Whether it's the chord progression or starting to solo over it instead of just the minor pentatonic going. You know, because especially a thing like that, it really wants that major third. You really want to get the. Yeah, that's a great little. I just stole that lick off Robert Baker, doing like. Leading to the 4 chord. How'd that last lick go? Something like that, you know? So anyways, working on stuff like that. Sometimes I've had some people doing some songwriting things. I've had people coming in for lessons just talking about tone and working with their setup and pedals and maybe how do you get tone you're trying to chase for. So anyways, my lessons, the floor is yours. You don't have to book more than one, you know. It's not like you have to get on a schedule off the bat. Some people I'm doing consistently. Some people I've just done one lesson with. So anyways, that's my plug. If you're interested, my username, timavenmusic@gmail.com. And I'm happy to set one up with you. I've got at least one I know I've got to respond to. I've got April wide open. I leave tomorrow at midnight. I'm playing 4 shows this week, and then I'll be back, and I got April pretty much off. So I'd love to work with you guys. That also means, right, I'm a working musician, and lessons are work for me, so I need some work in April. So if you've been thinking about it, April's the time. Listen how good that sounds, man. I mean, I'm sorry, but... Anyways. Wait, which song was that? I was just jamming Hussein. I bet the gold follows are awesome. Let me answer a couple of your guys' questions. Sorry, I got on a rant right there. like, I don't know that song from the Badlands. Good band, Crib the 80s. Yeah, buddy. I'm sorry I don't know that, Roses. Sometimes I'm a terrible request guitar player. John Mayer stuff, great. Cool PRS, thanks, guys. What kind of birds are they? Hey, good question. You could look that up. Each one is a certain type of bird, and I do not know. The only one I know is on the 20, this is a 22 fret guitar. I own one 24 fret PRS, and it's an owl on the very last one. I know that. This hummingbird, okay, I think there we can kind of see. And here, let's get it close, and you guys can kind of see maybe. They're the outlined pearl ones, right? Or I think it's technically abalone. It's really cool. Really cool. And these are the normal size birds. So look, here right next to me, I got an SE Silver Sky. And if you look, the SE Silver Sky has what they call the smaller birds. So see at the 12th fret how this is kind of a smaller one, and this is the full-size normal bird. So I've got one with the small birds, the full-size normal birds. I've got these outlined abalone birds on this one, and then the DGT, I got the moons. We're building the collection, you guys, which I'm very thankful for, man. I love these guitars. I love these guitars. This is a 2019 hollow body with the piezo too. I'm not using the piezo here, although here I'll play it for a second. You guys can hear through an amp. I use it live through a PA, and it sounds really good. And I blend and mix them. Through a PA, the piezo is awesome. This guitar, it has 2 output jacks, right? So the piezos, I'm sending that out like an acoustic to front of house. But here's the piezo sound through an amp. A little different, you know? The amp still colors it so much. When I play single note stuff, you can kind of tell. We're trying to lead it back. So anyways, that's the piezo sound just through the amp. Now here's them blended. This is kind of fun, where it's the magnetic and piezo sound, right? So here's just magnetic. Just normal pickups. Now here's them both together. Which is kind of cool. It's a cool... It's meant to go. It's kind of cool. The piezo's cool, man. Piezo's cool, and that's just through an amp. So there it's kind of colored, toned, you know, it's something a little different. But it's really cool. I mean, live, I'm sending it to the PA, and it really feels like I'm playing two guitars at the same time. Like I've got the piezo kind of in my left ear, the electric down the center. Ding-a-dings. I'm doing big like hit things, you know. But here's back to just magnetic now. And that's on both these pickups. Let's go to the bridge. I definitely don't know Eruption. A little above my pay grade. Okay, I'm way behind on the comments, you guys, so let me answer some of these comments. Say what's up to everybody in here. Corey Wong style. I could do a fake Corey Wong style. I should get out the Strat for that. Do you look at triads via notes on fretboard or through intervals? I look at, well, both. I'm looking at triads, but that's through, via notes on, good question. I see what you're saying. Intervals. I'm looking at intervals all day long. It's the intervals, man, all day. Because then when I grab this and I'm playing an E, I'm not even thinking, I'd have to sit here and say, okay, I'm playing A flat, then I'm playing F sharp, then I'm playing E. Forget that, I'm playing the major third, the 5, and the 1. All day long. Here I'm playing the 5, 1, major third, right? Here I'm playing the 5, 1, 5, 1 again, right? Major third, 5, 1, 1, major third, 5, 5, 1, major third. For all those triads, I'm looking at intervals all day long. Here, I'm playing the 1, the 5, and the major 7. I can play that over a major 7 chord, right? If we're playing over a dominant chord, maybe I play 1, 5, flat 7, right? And that's more bluesy. Now back to A. If I'm in a blues, I'm thinking I'm playing 1, flat 7, major third, 5 of A. We're on the A chord now. Let's lead it back to E. I'm gonna go from the major, whoops, sorry, not the major third. Here it'd be the 4th, right? 2, minor third, major third, 1, back to E, you know? So anyways, I know that's like a quick overview of it, but I'm thinking intervals all day long. Great question. Yo, awesome. Levy, what's up? Russ, what's up? Great to see you. Learned valuable lesson yesterday. Tune your own guitar. Borrowed a telly and was told it was all tuned up. First song, a few strings were out. No boy. Hey, Russ, we've all been there before, man. We've all been there before. My wireless was given out on me yesterday at our show, and that's why I've always got a 1/4 inch sitting next to my board in case that happens. So as soon as it was given out, I had a quick break in the first song right before the solo, and the first song, popped it out, plugged the 1/4 inch in, and we were off to the races. They got the wireless fixed, but the stage was rattling enough that at the snake end, where my wireless output is coming, input, whatever, was getting rattled out of the snake. So you got to be prepared for anything. Powell, hello. Hey, man. Huge fan from Dublin, Ireland. What's up? Hello, Dublin. Hoping to do the music thing professionally in the future. Your videos are very inspiring. Hey, man, that means a lot. That means a lot. That's why I'm making the videos, you know? If I can do it, anyone can do it. It takes hard work and a lot of dedication, but, you know, it's about doing what you love. What's your favorite genre to play? I love blues stuff. I like some country stuff, too, you know? I'm not on a country guitar, but that's kind of a country tone, you know? We're just trying to figure out how to get to that 4. Sorry, I don't know any like prog type stuff, right? What is the song you played before? I have to know. Honestly, I just made that up. I think you're talking about, I think your comment came in around when I was That's just something I made up a while ago. And I'm just going between, I'm in the key of E and I'm going between 1 and 2, if you want to groove on. I'm doing that kind of open 2 thing where I'm playing this minor chord, but I got the, you know? Then I do a walk up where I'm going 2, 3, 4 is the B section, to 3, to 2, to 3, back to 4, 3, 2, 1 with 3 in the bass. It's hard to say that and play at the same time. This is a great chord. This is your 4 chord. It's an A chord. We're in the key of E, so it's our 4 chord. There's my thumbs on the root. We put our thumb up on the 5th. It's kind of a gospel turnaround type of. Ha. I'm gonna go. Let's see. Okay. Schecter or PRS? Hey, it's a PRS. It's a hollow body. It's a hollow body 2, right? So hollow body 2 is originally they did hollow bodies maple top and then mahogany back, still hollow body. The 2 I'm pretty sure came in because it's maple top and back, front and back. There's the back. Guys, look, the back is better than the top, dude. This is a special guitar. Also, if you ever own one of these, it is the lightest guitar. I don't think it can get lighter than this, honestly, because it's hollow body, obviously, but. Ooh, I was working on this the other day, this Mateo Sod. Actually, let me answer a couple questions, because then I'm just going to keep playing. What kind of git fiddle is that? Yep, it's a PRS hollow body 2. Do I like Jazz Masters? I do, although I haven't played a crazy amount. Maybe I need to play some more. Exactly, and you know what, Powell? Sometimes adding that piezo in, if it's feeling a little dark to you, adds that sparkle, you know? It adds a little bit of that top-end nuance. Can you say hi, Noah? Hello, Noah. What amp are you playing on? Today I'm just plugged not straight into a Blues Junior. I've got a flashback mini on the ground that's got slapback on it. And that just adds that little bit of. Anyways, what's up? Matico, good to see ya. Thoughts on Taylor guitars? You know, I like them. I've played a lot of them. I like Martin's more, though. Taylor's tend to be brighter. And if you're a singer, I think it depends on what it is. 1 month CE. Hey, thanks, Matico. You're the man. Keep up the amazing work. God bless. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Dude, I'd love to change the world. I don't know it. What pickups am I using, Christian, in here are the 5815 low churns. It's technically etched in this. It's really hard to see. Even sitting here, it's hard to see the etching because they always etch it. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get that on camera for you guys. There you can see my phone setup. Look at how, look, you can see everything in the background. But 5815s, Malaysia, hello. Dude, I love seeing people from all over the world. Okay, let me work through these comments, you guys. Sorry, I'm so behind. Jerry Reed is overrated or underrated? I definitely don't think he's underrated. He's amazing. I don't think you can overrate him when you're that good, you know? Favorite way to use double stops? Okay, great question. Let me answer that after it. Is that the piezo guitar? Yes. I don't know One Last Breath. I tried to learn it literally like my first two, I remember my first 2 weeks of playing guitars in high school, like a freshman. I just started high school. And I was at a buddy's house and I was trying to learn One Last Breath. And I remember the buddy being like, dude, you're never gonna be able to play that. That's no way. All these years later, I still can't play it, but I do have a career. It is the piezo guitar, although I'm running just electric right now. Although I can make the piezo sounds on it. Yes, it is that. It is that PRS piezo model. Can I do some singing? I could try. I'm not a great singer, honestly, guys. It's a new guitar for me, Basil. Yeah. Yeah, and you're a member, so you've been here a minute. It is the new one. The Hollow Body 2, dude. If you guys have been following along, I had the SE just to test out for just a little bit. And I liked it so much, and with Lanco, I'm using both outputs, and I'm sending this to front of house for acoustic, and I'm switching between the two or blending the two together. It's really cool. We had a fill-in front of house guy that we know this weekend, and he was like, dude, it sounds so good. Honestly, live, the piezo through PA sounds awesome. It's awesome. It feels like I'm playing two guitars at once. It's really cool. But playing the SE, I was like, this is something I want. And then I was really started being like, this is something like I'm not just going to use for a song or two. Like, I think I'm going to have this instrument in my hands most of the time. And because of that, I said the SE's great. But since I'm doing that, I want to get a core one. So worked with PRS. They had a used one, very lightly used, but technically used. Yeah, we were able to work something out. I did pay money for this guitar. Now, I did not pay if you look this up, I did not pay that list price, but learning Thunderstruck is learning, I don't know. Can we collab? If you send me a DM, Bryson, on, I guess you can on YouTube. You can send me one on Instagram. How do solos and shred? Okay, I can talk about that. I'm still going to talk about those double stops. How do you get the aux right on your slapback? You know, honestly, I don't know. This one I had loaded up something a long time ago, like when I was in high school on this flashback. I mean, this is like I'm 31 pretty much now, so I was maybe like 17 or 18 when I loaded some slapback preset in the flashback. And any way you turn the knobs, it sounds good. It gets a little more intense sometimes, but you know, it's great for that country kind of stuff. If I do go to the bridge pickup when I'm doing that, it just got that. And I've also got a lot of reverb on it. I'm gonna take a... Okay, we talked about double stops earlier. You still in here? Do you want to hear about the double stops things? Yes, I've played in Ames, Iowa too many times. Not too many, Nolan, but I used to play in a cover band, and we'd always go to Outlaws in Ames. Man, those are some crazy gigs. If you know Ames, Iowa, and you've been at Outlaws, those kids are just insane. Somewhere I've got a picture of, like, at that gig, there's on the stage, there's a pit kind of thing, and then there's like side things right up on you. And I've got a picture somewhere from a long time ago of someone like pouring alcohol in my mouth while I'm playing from like up above. That's when I was younger and dumber, you know. If you want to collab, sure, just hit me up. One more thing. Is it active? So the piezo has a battery, yes, but the magnetic thing will work whether the battery's in or not. Ha! What effects do I use? Right now it's just reverb and some slapback. Damn, looking all right for 31. Hey, I appreciate that. I hear that a lot, man. Especially growing up. I hated that when I was younger. It's always, oh, you look younger than you are. And then people are like, once you're older, you'll love it. Well, I'm older and I love it. I'm older and I love it. Here's a cool thing I made up a while ago. Great bend right there. I'm thinking this E major shape chord, but I'm playing it like this, and then I'm starting, instead of normally you'd be on the major third right here, 1 major third 5. Instead, I'm starting my pointer finger on the minor third and bending up to the major third. I grab the root, or you could go 5 1. If you're really good, you can grab that 5th once you pull it down to it, and you could slide in from the 2. So check this one out. Great way to end a song sometimes, though. I had another thing I wrote that used that same technique of going. I wanted to use that technique and make up something that wasn't country. Troy, hey, sorry, Troy. Welcome, dude, to Neva Core. Troy, man. You are the man. Hey, Troy, if you're interested in a lesson, it's timavenmusic@gmail.com. Shoot me an email and we'll get that set up, dude. You absolutely get one for joining that. And I appreciate you, Troy. Welcome. Okay, love to hear how the progression on that Mateo, would love to hear how's the progression on that Mateo song. Oh yeah, hey, do you follow me on Instagram? Do you see me kind of working on that? I haven't gotten any better. Oh, I haven't learned any more of it. I just got that maybe a little cleaner because it's right that. That's all I've got of it. I'm just trying to get that cleaner. I also was doing that like the morning before I left for the road. And I got back this morning. I woke up in the parking lot at my car. So I just got back home. I haven't practiced it anymore, but the... these low chords like this. I don't normally do that. It's really cool. I was kind of making some stuff up with the gun. Love the neck and body on that thing. Hey, thanks. Thanks, Binacle? I don't know how to say your name. Arter, I've been trying to incorporate... Oh, yeah, okay, double stops. Double stops into a plane. I got a great double stop thing for you. Great double stop. So there's the adjacent string ones all the time where you can do... Right, that's like all double stop, and I'm just grabbing... You know, kind of... I honestly probably started initially learning that from like the Vultures thing going... Okay, anyways, but this is that. I got carried away. Anyways, you can do the adjacent string stuff. So in that minor pentatonic, when you're just... It's F sharp minor pentatonic. Right, so that's an easy way to incorporate them. But here's a better, another really cool thing. This is a little more country-esque, but I really love these. These are my favorite double stops. I use it all the time. Okay, you can do it on the G and E string or the D and B string. The shape is going to be the same. And I'm going to teach you this and sit down and practice this. Go back and rewind this so it'll be posted afterwards and practice this. These are the best. So we're in A. And we're dropping G string on the 6th fret, E string, and no B string. We're going to pluck them. E string on the 5th fret. And we're going to walk up the major scale with those double stops, these little 6s, right? Going... all the way back up. That's just straight major scale. Right? Okay, so it's just, they're staggered, then they're not. So a major chord is staggered, minor chords on the same. So 1 is major, 2 is minor, 3 is minor, 4 is major, 5 is major, 6 is minor, retreat 7 just as minor, back to 1, right? So it's staggered, same fret, staggered, staggered, same fret, staggered. Great thing. And that works also on the D and B string, you know? Now I'm in the key of E, but I'm still grabbing that major, 3rd, and 1, and I'm going... So sometimes I use that in a context like this, like... little bit of trouble walking it down the bottom. Dude, first tip of the day, Mike, thank you. Enjoy some lunch on me, but what a kind thing, man. Mike, and to all of you guys in here hanging out, can't thank you enough. That's so kind, dude, so kind. Thanks, cheers to that. Coffee. Once I'm done with this coffee, I will desperately need lunch, so thank you. All right, I hope I gave you a little bit of double stop stuff, dude. I'm on here hanging, man. I'm feeling like playing. I'm in it right now. Let me answer some more questions. Thinking about getting a PRS hollow body. Thoughts? Yeah, Alexander, are you still in here? Write a comment right now if you're still in here. I'll talk about it. I damned you pictures of that gold foil telly. Heck yeah, Jesse. I am 30 years old. I'm 31 at the end of this month. New kid in town with the band. Oh, yeah, okay. Can I send you a guitar pick? Yeah, Troy. You're on the Neva chord thing? I will send you, it's same thing. Shoot me an email, and I'll send you a Lanco guitar pick. And in the email, if you want me to sign it, you can ask that. But yeah, I'll totally do that. But shoot me an email at timavenmusic@gmail.com. And I'll totally do that, Troy. What song is that? You're probably talking about the Mateus Sasato one. Ooh, a storm's rolling in, y'all. It's starting to get dark and windy. I thought I just heard some thunder way off. That Mateus Sasato one. It's called Crying. Go watch Mateus's video to see how bad I'm playing that. But, you know, hey, we got to try some tasty playing. Thanks, guys. I don't know Canon Rock. I know what you're talking about, but how do I normally learn songs? Just by listening and playing over and over again a lot. Now, sometimes if I'm doing something for fun and I can't, I'll look up someone playing it, like them playing it live. Then you can see their hands cheat a little bit. Just listening, you know? Can you play a quick Coltrane Matrix? I definitely can't, man. I definitely can't. I don't know why all your metal friends are moving to Nashville. I mean, there's a scene here for everything. No doubt. I don't know any of that stuff, but I'm sorry, you guys. Beautiful. Hey, bro, Roberto, what's up? Think of the Katana 2x12. Dude, I have a lot of friends that are full-time musicians working down on Broadway that use a Katana. They're little workhorses. They're always loud enough. You can make it sound good. If I was playing on Broadway all the time, because I'd just be carrying an amp a lot, Katana would be great. I think you can also go direct out the back of it, can't you? So there's a couple bars in town that don't let you have any stage volume. So that could be a big bonus there too. Katanas are awesome though. If you're thinking about get one, I'd recommend it. You were like 24 years old? I know, man. I love to hear it. I love to hear it. Nope, 31 March 30th. 31 on March 30th. That's a cool, it's hard to play, man. That's a Cody Johnson song called Ride With Me. The intro's doing a... That's a great little lick. I gotta practice that. Oh, let's see. Fender. This is, hello from India. I'm from the U.S. in Nashville, in Tennessee. Nashville. This is a hollow body. It's a PRS guitar. It's a hollow body. And it's my favorite part. Every time people ask, check out the back, dude. I love the back of this guitar. This is a really cool instrument. But like last week, I had just the DGT at home. The DGT is amazing too, man. They're two different things, you know? This SE Silver Sky sitting next to me is awesome. I mean, you know, each one does its kind of own things. Do you know Abby Kay? I don't personally know Abby Kay, but she's the bass player that plays on Broadway, and I've seen her online a lot. I've never seen her in person, but she's crushing it. She works full-time down there. She's young, too. I'm pretty sure she's young. I don't think she could be older than, like, 22 years old. And she's out there crushing it, and it's built a great online social presence, and it's given people also a real look into, like, what it's like doing her job, you know? She's a chick that seems like she could play anything right now. But she's crushing it. And I'm going to be completely honest, candid-ish here. Crushing it in a world that's, especially down on Broadway, is very male-dominated, especially in the player side. There's a lot of front women, but players, it's male-dominated, you know? So, respect to her, man. Abby's crushing it. I don't know her personally at all. I've never met her. I don't know that I ever will. But I see her online, and she's great, dude. I don't know a quarter of all those songs she's playing. I don't know how to play that stuff. You know, now I'm not down there all the time, but do you play in Tennessee? I do sometimes. Ooh, here comes the rain, you guys. This is about to be guitar, storm, hang. I'm in it. I'm in it right now. This is awesome. I'll play with her a few times. Oh, Bryson, do you play down there, Bryson? Oh, you've probably told me this before, and I just can't remember, but expensive guitar. Vignesh, right? Yes, it's an expensive guitar. I'm a PRS artist, and it's used, so if you look these up brand new, that's not what I paid for it. But yeah, it's expensive. This is the most expensive guitar I own. It's not a 10-top, although at what point are you just getting a deal? Because, I mean, bro, it's not a 10-top, but, I mean, look, the top still looks great. Look at the back. It's like a 10 back to me, but it's not a 10-top. But yes, this is the most expensive instrument I own. Like I always say on here, it's used. It's from 2019. So if you look this up, it's not what I paid for it. But I did pay for it. I did pay for it. This wasn't just given to me. But yeah, I think brand new, this is maybe $6,200, $6,300. But I'm using it, and the piezo function has become like a crucial part of our set with Lanco. I play in a country band called Lanco, and I'm really using this to what I think is like its full potential. I'm using the piezo for all of it. I'm blending it. There's times I switch just to electric, back to But if you're looking at one of these, look, let's be honest, guys. That's a hefty price tag. If you're not a professional. There's just, unless you have lots of money lying around, it could be hard to justify buying one of these. And unless you're saving for a couple years probably, and that's like a pinnacle thing you want, which is totally makes sense. But all that to say, the SE versions of this are awesome too. They're awesome. A little bit different, but they're great guitars. I had one and was playing one for a while, just borrowing it, testing it out, and they're really good. So I know I'm sitting here, and this is going to sound maybe hypocritical because I'm sitting here playing an expensive guitar, but you just need an instrument that plays good and that you feel like you can make sound good and inspires you, right? You don't have to have an expensive instrument. I know I'm sitting here with an expensive guitar, but I also do this for a living, man. This thing isn't sitting up on the wall. The back's starting to get scratched up. I was just out in the heat all day yesterday. It was out in the cold 2 weeks ago. I mean, this thing's about to... we're putting it through its paces, let me tell you. No, she came down to North Carolina. Oh, okay. Going up to Tennessee in October. Awesome, man. In the rain, impossible. I'm not going to go play outside in the rain, but good question. I'll be honest on there. Okay, Melon, nice guitar. Hey, thanks. Fellow SE owner, heck yeah. I don't have a semi-hollow, though. What SE do you got, Melon? I've got an SE Silver Sky sitting here right next to me, too. Ben, what's up, Ben? Just wanted to pop. Hey, man. Dude, you're the man. It's good to see you, Ben. Hope you're doing well. How do you find the tone with the volume rolled off? I have a 594 and find the roll off from 10 to... Really? So Richard, I have not found that. So look, here's tone or volume all the way up. That's with my tone all the way up too on the bridge pickup. So that's as bright as it's gonna get through this little setup, right? Let's roll that volume back. Most all morning I've been playing with the volume at about 8. Just because the amp's pointed right at me, I don't need it quite at 10. But I haven't had too many problems with, I mean, live, I'm rolling it off all the time. And live, the thing I'm doing a lot live is there's songs that start acoustic where I'm playing the piezo, but I'm never just playing the piezo for those songs. There is a point in the set where I'm playing just piezo, but I'm just strumming chords and we're playing acoustic songs. It's not full band. But I always have a little bit of the electric blended in some too. And then on the electric signal, I have reverb and delay. And let's say I'm about to play a part like this. I'll try and show you now through just one amp. I'm not really going to get the effect, whereas live I'm going through the piezo. Or I'm going through the PA. The piezo is sent to the PA, and then the magnetics is sent to my amp. But here's an example. Okay, so let's do this, and I'm going to blend it. I would, for this song, blend it a little more towards the piezo side. But here's all piezo. Still through an amp, so it's not going to sound the same as it would through a PA. Now here's all electric. Now here's kind of them split down the middle. So there's plenty of times where I'm using a little bit more of the piezo to start off a song where I go. Anyways, cool blending sounds, and that's just through an amp, you know? The possibilities really open up. I keep saying this, but when it's going through the PA and you're sending two separate signals out, man, it sounds like I'm playing an acoustic. It feels like I'm playing two instruments at once. It's really cool. Never had an experience like it. I'm using this thing all up and down. It's really useful right now. I really like it. But here's another reason why I have this instrument, right? I didn't just buy it because I want it. Now, I wanted it. Okay, flat and simple. But my excuse was that piezo is something I'm really using in the set. Anyways, okay, you guys. Remind me of Daniel Donato Bryson. Not the first time I've heard that. I didn't know you were here. Yeah, man, I just played an Isle of Palms. I'll buy a PRS for playing Dream Theater. Do it, man. I don't know any Dream Theater, but what amp are you using? I'm just in a Blues Junior right now. My main amp's on the road. Should be getting the Cerbella reverb back soon for any of y'all that have been here for a while. I think Scott's the one that's always commented about that. It's in the shop. I should be hearing back tomorrow because it's Sunday right now. Do I jam with strangers? I have before. That's an Emil Wursler special hollow body. Dude. Can I let me take a screenshot real quick. Hold on. I hope this doesn't close the phone. Of course, I hit the one that closed the phone. Emil will love that, dude. You're right. Emil's a monster, dude. Emil, check this out. Emil, I was hanging with Emil like I don't know, last week or something. I was at the showroom and we just kick it. And Emil's become like a great friend. I like just hanging with him. Man, he's been so kind to me and helped me out with a bunch of stuff. And then like just a good friend. So we'll always have some guitars we're kind of knocking around, but we haven't really played together. So we were just on 2 acoustics kind of playing together a little bit the other day. And he was trying to show me some stuff. And I was like, dude, you're too good. It's like so far above my pay grade. Emil's a monster. He was trying to show me some crazy... I can't even play. We were working on like these diminished. I can't even remember it because I didn't come home and practice it. Who knows? Like those type of. I don't know. It's cool though. It's on the piezo setting, right? I'm still playing through an amp, but man. Dude, the piezo setting's cool, man. I've seen videos online, and it's mostly with the SE ones, because there's all reviews of the SEs, and people being like, oh, it's a gimmick, or why would you get this or use it, or pay this much for that? And I hate to say it, every time I watch one of those videos, I think that's someone that just doesn't leave their bedroom. Look, if you're only playing in your bedroom, like I have this for utility of I don't need to switch to an acoustic guitar or have a separate guitar to get acoustic tones while I'm playing live for songs that have acoustic tones, you know? Here it's fun right now, just having fun, but like I'm using the real utility of it. So yeah, if you don't have the main use need, if I was just sitting at home or recording, I saw one guy and he's like, recording, he's like, the acoustic tone's not as good as the Martin. Yeah, if I was at home recording, I'd use the Martin, bro. I'm using this live to emulate parts that I recorded on an acoustic guitar, you know? Anyways, I could rant about that, but... okay. Just clicked the 1K caliber last short, and then I scrolled up and found Tim Avon's channel. Just click the 1K caliber last short. I don't know what 1K caliber is, but hello, welcome, Curtis. Good to see you too, man. Curtis, I always love reading your comments on the videos, man. Remind me of Daniel Donato. Yep. Hey, look, you guys, I don't have the dog here today, but we do have our other furry friend. Come here. Where's your good girl? Yo. Look at this cat, dude. This is such a good cat. Hello. Ha. How many cats let you do this? Boop, boop, boop. This cat's just a big rag doll. And she's gonna hop right down. Boop. Anyways, that's my cat Olive. Okay, Danny Renato, cheers. Maybe Volume Pod is going, yeah, Richard, I don't know. I haven't experienced those problems, but that's super common. Maybe try changing out the pot. Is it an SE or a normal one? I don't know Seven Nation Army, and I'm sorry. Oh, hey, we got another tip. I'm sorry, Power Slave, I missed it. Collab with Bryson Ridenhour, please. Okay, Bryson, hit me. Hit me. Thank you for the tip also. I'm sorry I missed that. Look like Heath Ledger. People, I've been told that before as well. I don't know Seven Nation Army at all. How much was it? It's used. I didn't pay. It's used. It's from 2019. And I don't know that I'm even. I'm a PRS artist. I don't know that I'm even allowed to come on here and really say what I paid for it. Brand new, it's very expensive. I didn't buy it at the price of a brand new one. And I'm a PRS artist. But brand new, 62, 6300. It's not a 10 top. I keep saying this though, man. It's not a 10 top, but that top looks pretty good. And I keep saying this every time someone's going to ask me to do this. The back, I think, is even better. I mean, is that not a, you know, 10 top, no 10 top. I think it looks good. I love this guitar, dude. I'm just in love with this thing. Here, let's go to the neck pickup for a minute. Here's the neck. Anyways, having some fun, huh? How much pay for that bad Larry? Like I said, I don't know that I could say, but it was not list price. Not list price. But list price because it's used, right, guys? It's used. In fact, honestly, here, check this out. If you want a core PRS guitar, this is my biggest advice of the day. Any PRS, any guitar. Forget PRS, any guitar. But the core PRSs are expensive. If you want one, I'd really recommend buy a used one, man. Buy a used one. Especially if it's played. You know, some people are really particular and you want the mint, this and that. Like, this is a utility thing. This is how I make my money. This thing is going to get beat up. You know, I'm not going to ever sell this guitar. It's going to get scratched, hurt, chipped. That's how it goes when you're playing these things out live. But not all the used ones are like that. This was used in some really good condition. So my huge push is if you're looking and want one of these, don't buy a brand new one, man. You know, PRS maybe wouldn't, although everyone at PRS is so cool, but like buy a used one, guys, a used one. These you can find used for $4,000 to $5,000. Still a ton of money. It's not 6 to 7 though. Okay, right? Like, you know, but regardless, yes, the hollow bodies are the most expensive instruments. And Amos explained this to me. He was saying, you know, why are these so expensive? It's just really labor intensive, and you're getting a top and a back. It's all hollow out inside, and he just said that flat out the labor hours that have to go into making one of these is just more. That's why they're expensive, you know? Man, that coffee's good. Okay. I don't know 7 in Nation Army. How's the tour? Tour's been great, Gary. We're going back out for the last 4 shows. I leave tomorrow at midnight. Cat's adorable. I'm glad you guys like the cat, you guys. Stetson is at the grandparents' house because I'm leaving again. PRS Bella Cerata? I don't know what that means, but thank you, maybe? What was the song in the short solo on Broadway with Grace West? Ooh, Rob, are you... Hey, Rob, if you're still in here, are you talking about the, like, come to a gig with me on Broadway video? Let's see if I can remember. I think I was playing a John Party song called Head Over Boots. No, not Head Over Boots. Heartache Medication. It's Heartache Medication. But I think that's the one I put in there of going. How has YouTube been as a source of income? Cool Cap, hey, thanks. My 594 is a core, and I bought it used too. Yeah, used is the way, man. Used is the way. It really is. Most of the time, you're getting an instrument that's been played and loved a little bit, which only helps it. You know, if it's like broken and beat to crap, but most people are not doing that. Most of the time, you can look at the pictures and know, like, okay, it's been played, loved. You get it. Any instrument I buy, even this came from the PRS showroom. The first thing I did was take it to get set up. I mean, you know, so you're gonna have to do that probably regardless, especially if you're dropping this kind of money on a guitar. Go get it set up immediately. Any good, you know, they're not all just magically right at where you like it, and different people like it different places. But Richard said, how has YouTube been as a source of income? YouTube is great. It's great. I'm trying to grow it more. You know, consistently, it varies. Last month, I had my lowest month since I've been monetized on YouTube, and I made $219. My lowest month. Most of the time, each month, it's about $400 or $500 is what I make from it. Now, my real money, honestly, coming from YouTube is booking lessons with you guys, which I'll shout it out again, timavenmusic@gmail.com. If you're interested in a lesson, I talk about whatever you want. Cage system stuff, connecting that, soloing, breaking out of pentatonics, more melodic soloing stuff. Let's work on some chord stuff, whatever you want. How expensive is it? That's what everyone wants to know. Of course you do, because if you want to buy one, you're going to pay money. So you want to know. $1 a minute. Normally do a 60-minute lesson. That's $60. Or I'll do a 45-minute lesson if that works better for you. $45. Happy to do it. You don't have to book multiple. We can do just a one-off. I've got it set up on Zoom now where you get a full recording of the video. You can watch it back. timavenmusic@gmail.com if you're interested in that. Anyways, I'm making... that is a big part of it too. So that's not directly from YouTube, but it's I get my students from you guys, YouTube, you know. Oh, man, it's a good guitar. I love this guitar. Guitar is home, made by my grandpa. I used to work at a company that did. Wow. Jasper, now that is freaking awesome. Troy sent me an email. Great, thanks, Troy. I'll be on the lookout for it as soon as I'm off of here, man. Gravity? Gravity I can do. Too much blues in there. Never too much, man. You got to play what you like to play, dude. Just picked up a used PRS studio. Hey, how do you like the studios, man? I've played a couple of those at the showroom. Not a couple, actually. There's just one at the showroom that I've played a couple of times. Dude, they're awesome. What do you think about it? I just got this. It's like, okay, for the next year, I don't need another guitar. And honestly, the next real guitar I want to buy that's not a PRS is a new acoustic. But right now, we're financially recovering from this. Actually, we've played a lot this month. I already have. But still, How do you like that studio? That's it. Hey, can't wait for some tour videos. What are some of the next cities Lanco is going to? Curtis, I've got next video out. It's going to be the coldest gig I ever played. Then we got the second run of the tour with 3 shows, just like the last gig vlog. And then I'm going out for 4 shows tomorrow at midnight. So I play Tuesday, off Wednesday, but on the road. Then we play Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Gig vlog out of the whole thing and the tour. It's going to be awesome. Do you know fiber guitar? I don't think I know it. You know, I'm a beginner and want to buy my first electric guitar. I'm planning on learning metal and hard rock. I'm a lefty. Which guitar should I invest in? Okay, guy, I'm going to be honest. The metal and hard rock stuff is out of my wheelhouse. And because you're a lefty, because PRS can be great for that. And they do have a $500 model. That's as cheap as it'll get. But you could maybe look at like a Schecter or something. Or an ESP, an LTD. Those could be, you know, and I know they make lefties that's at a lower price range, like under $500 maybe. Maybe. I don't know what a set of 3 is on a guitar tab. I'm not sure what you mean. Let's go back to that bridge pickup. Keith, great question. Favorite cage position to play out of? And I've got an answer for it. I've got a couple favorites, but I'll tell you my favorite is C shape. C shape. Someone said gravity earlier, so let's work through it and talk why I like C shape. Gravity. It's out of a C shaped G chord right there. I just like that little box right there for major stuff or minor. Here's major. C shape, I love that. I love all this stuff. Right, so here's my full sheet C shape chord, right? And I'm just grabbing the 5 and the 1 and now that's all just major stuff. Let's go into minor, kind of that C shape minor thing. Great lick right there. Great blues lick. So there I'm just playing basically minor, right? It's all just minor pentatonic, right? As opposed to the minor scale where we're going. Not that, but that's kind of cool. That's a little harmonic minor thing. Right, but so C shape. Now let's do a little mixing, major and minor. When I come in and go. Okay. Hey, thanks, Melina. Wow. Thanks for the breakdown. Hey, thanks, Keith. Absolutely. I love that C shape. Work out of some stuff like that. And sometimes it's helpful to find a song that works out of it, like Gravity, you know? You know what's another song which Gravity's very similar to and out of the same shape, and you could say probably inspired by? It's an Eric Clapton song, Wonderful Tonight. Same shape, same key. We're in G. You know, all day long. All day long. What else is out of C shape? The beginning D/C shape of that Allman Brothers tune. That's it, so. And anyways, I don't know Sweet Child of Mine. BB Box, you're right, all day long. All day long, dude. You want me to play harmonic minor in a blues way? What amp are you using? Deluxe Reverb? No, I'm actually just plugged in a little Blues Junior right now. Just a little Blues Junior, man. Hey, how's it going? I just bought a new guitar and now I'm getting suggested all the great guitar learning content. Hey, Mirth, what's up? Hey, congratulations on a new guitar. Did you get an acoustic or electric? You know what kind of guitar you got? And when I say you know what kind, I'm sure you know whether it's acoustic or electric. I more meant what kind of like brand or style. But congrats. Welcome to the community. There's a lot of great guitar creators out there. And a lot of stuff with a lot of good teaching stuff. Dan, what's up, Dan? Dude, how you been, man? I haven't seen you in forever, bro. I don't know any blue then. How to play like Dave Mustaine? I don't know, guys. A little out of my wheelhouse. Man, that's a cool riff, dude. It's a cool riff. That's the Matthias Sasato thing. These little chords. Let's see how cool this is. Man, it's a cool thing. Favorite guitarist? I mean, I came up learning all the John Mayer stuff. So I love John Mayer, but now Matthias Sasato's great one. Guthrie Chapel learned a lot from Josh Smith. Joe Bonamassa. Dude, I like so many different kinds of people. Joey Landreth, Ariel Posen. I can't even play like them. But I just love that stuff. Reverend Z, heck yeah. Nice, Mirth. Been playing for 25 years, but I'm only at the beginning stages of intermediate skills. Hey, that's great. Congrats, man. Congrats. Albert Lee's killer too, especially for that country kind of stuff. It'll be here Thursday. Wow, congrats. That is exciting. Above all, strive to find your unique voice. You know what? That'll just come too. Most of the time. I guess maybe not sometimes. There's a great old John Mayer quote. It's one of my favorite. And he said, you developed your sound by failing to sound like the people you're trying to imitate. You know? And that's just what happens, right? You got to start somewhere. So I'm growing up and I heard John Mayer play I Don't Trust Myself with Loving You, and I'm trying to learn that. You know, you got to start somewhere. That's it. Well, I've had. This guitar so much, man. Anyways, how do you usually learn songs? So if you're brand new, right now I'm listening to them. I listen, and I just got to play it over and over and over again. I pick a little section that I'm trying to learn, and I'm just rewind. It's really boring, and sometimes it sucks. And you hit a wall, and you got to just hang out for a bit and be like, all right, let me come back to this. But if you're brand new, my suggestion would be try and set a timer for 5 minutes and just try to learn one chord or one little lick, one note, what key it's in, just with your ears. Just try it for a little bit, then look up a tutorial or something, you know, but spend at least a little time trying with your ear. I put that off for so long, for so much of my career, and I had to work back so much later on to be like, oh, I haven't spent any time like learning songs by ear. And then I moved to Nashville, and you get hired, and some artist says, hey, I've got a gig. They're playing 4 songs. They're all original. There's no tutorial. They're not even on Spotify. They send me a Dropbox with some demos on it. And you got to sit and learn, you know, and say, okay, here's a song I play with one of the artists I played with. It's going 6, 4, 1, 5, you know, and it's. And I have to hear, okay, it's 6, 4, 1, 5, and I sat and noodled, figured I was in the key of E. Then I'm thinking, okay, it's got these other little lick kind of thing. Electric guitar, Reverend. Oh, okay. I'm a little behind on the comments. I saw your PS. It reminds me of my best friend Silver Sky. Heck yeah. I'm a huge Mayer fan too, Mirth. Jam #1, dude. I'm on there. No, I haven't met John Mayer. I haven't, and I'd love to. Check this out. I think at some point I'm going to get to, and I don't actually think it'll be because of Lanco. I meet a lot of people through Lanco, but they're in the country space, you know? And you guys listen to Steven Wilson Jr.? Tell me in the chat if you listen to Steven Wilson Jr. at all. But I think the clearest road to meeting John Mayer at some point is going to be through PRS. Going to an event where he's doing something. I had the opportunity to go to the anniversary thing they did, if you've seen videos on that. And by the time I was able to, I could go to the event, but I had to buy a ticket, plane ticket, obviously, to get out there. And they were just so expensive. It was like $700 each way. And I was like, not going to pay Here's everything. It's important, man. It's if you guys are starting out, and it'll start just simple, but if you're starting out, that's just, you know, I've been playing 16 years now, and for the first like 5 to 8 years of my playing, I just wasn't using my ears enough, man. I was just watching people's hands and having it spoon fed to me on YouTube, and I had to do so much work just to figure out a simple progression. Then I moved to Nashville. That simple 6-4-1-5, that's like as simple as it comes, right? And when I first moved to Nashville, dude, I would have to sit for a really long time and figure out, okay, it's this chord, then, you know. Now you hear that, and it's just like, now, but it's just practice. It's just practice. The ears are really important, and David's super right on that, man. So if you're beginning, I would just say, trying to learn a song, just give yourself at least 5 minutes a shot at, just pick out one chord, anything. You know, you don't have to learn the whole song. Also, big key there, let's be honest, guys, is picking something within your skill level. If you're trying to learn Cliffs of Dover or Through the Fires and Flames, and you've been playing for 3 weeks, and you're trying to learn it by ear, you're probably setting yourself up to fail, you know? Like, maybe just try and, what's the first chord of Wagon Wheel? I mean, you know, let's keep it attainable. Otherwise, you're going to just hate doing that. Dwight, great question. I make a living doing this, and I'm very thankful for. I'm in Nashville. I don't know Tears Don't Fall. I'm so sorry. I'm a terrible request guitar player, honestly. 10 gauge strings, yep. Wow, Mirth, okay. I've never had a question like this, I don't think. PRS, yeah, to PRS hollow body 2, right? You know? That thing is stuck in my head, isn't it? Okay, anyways. Okay, I want to go back to this question Merce said. Tell us about a friend or family member that set you on the path to music. Okay, I got 2 answers for it. First one, from when I was young, the only other musician in my immediate family is my grandpa. Grandpa on my mom's side, absolutely. I remember being really young, set me down at a piano. Even when I didn't like it, he was setting me on a path to music when I was young enough where I was kind of like, oh, I don't want to sit and try and play the piano, you know? But he really had a big impact, and I didn't even know it at the time because I was so young. Then I started playing guitar in high school, and I played in band. I played trumpet in middle school and whatever, and this and that. I started playing guitar in high school, and then in high school, we had a beginning guitar class, and I'd already been playing for 2 years, and I thought, I was a junior in high school, and I thought, this will be easy. I took the class as a knockoff because I was like, well, I could play guitar, and beginning guitar will be easy. Well, the teacher of that class ran like the pep band and stuff, and Tracy Bolton, she was the number 2 influence is my grandfather and Tracy Bolton. And pretty quickly, like, she was like, man, she's just the first person that was telling me, like, I think you're good at this and you should keep practicing and do it. And Tracy then set my entire life on this path. Now I am a professional musician, and it's great. I just got back on the road this morning. I woke up in a parking lot. Took the bus back from Florida last night. Got my car here. I bus back out again on Monday night. Well, midnight. It's technically Tuesday, but Monday night. Then we got 4 shows this weekend. I'm playing in Iowa. I'm playing in Pittsburgh. I'm playing in Buffalo. And I'm playing in Boston, I think. 4 shows. Then I got a little bit of time off in April. We're doing an in-town event with Whiskey Jam. Some big event at some point, which is cool. Charlie Worsham's on that with us. I like seeing him play. I like Charlie Worsham a lot. I don't know him personally, but hopefully we'll meet him there, watch him play. We're playing too. Anyways, great question, and a different kind of question. Thanks for being interested in that, Mirth. I have the same color PRS 10 top, the Tattoo Man. Heck yeah. Hey, what model is yours? Is yours a hollow body too? And check this out, bro. Mine's not a 10 top, but I did get lucky. I mean, that's a pretty good looking top. It's not a 10 top. Also, look, dude, I swear the back is better. This is one of those where, because PRS does this sometimes, and you get one, and I'm like, dude, I don't know how it's not a 10 top. Now, I know the grain could be a little right, like, and there's just, the 10 tops are really crazy, but still, it's a good looking top. I love this guitar, man. Anyways, I love it. Who knows what we're playing? Okay. Have you seen? I haven't seen Dead & Company. I wish I have right now, but I just haven't. I agree with that, Bumble. Good shit. Hey, thanks. Beautiful guitar. Does it have a name? You know what? It's funny. I'm not a big namer person, but for whatever reason, someone had asked me that a long time ago. So I started slowly naming the guitars, like really simple names. Like if I'm looking at my other guitars that are in this room, because I got 2 on the bus right now that aren't here, 2 other PRSs. So I got Caramel, Wes, Blue. I don't have a name for this one. Should we name it on stream? Send some names. If you're going to name this guitar, what would you name them? It's funny, I technically name them. I never call them by their names or anything, but... And I don't name any of my other stuff, but people ask that enough where I was like, okay, I'll name them. So I got Wes, Caramel, and Blue in the room. And then this one doesn't have a name. Not yet. I guess I should give it some kind of fun name. God, I love just looking at that back, man. That is a beautiful piece of wood. Okay, good evening. Beautiful warm tone. Hey, thanks, David. I'm on that neck pickup right now, and yeah, I like that. I love the neck pickup on it too, you know? Sounds good, I think. Thank you, Tracy. Yeah, hey, thanks, you guys. That's right. Have you ever seen your teacher, Tracy, one of your shows, and how did that make you feel? Dwight, hey, good question. Yes, I've invited her. I'm great friends with Tracy still, and every time I have a chance and I'm back home in my hometown, I go in and I teach at the beginning guitar classes. I'm kind of like a guest teacher. I hang out with the after school group. She runs a couple after school like rock bands, kind of like School of Rock, but it's through our school. It's a public high school too, you know. So nothing crazy, but she's awesome and has really built that program, and there's a lot of kids in it, guitar, singers, and stuff. So I go back and work with those programs, and yeah, I've kept great in touch with Tracy. She's come out to, I think she's only been at one show so far, one Lanco show. She might have seen me play it before, but it made me feel awesome, man. I mean, I've got the, I left my strap on the bus. Of course, the strap I used, she gave me as a graduation gift when I was a senior, and I had her sign it. It's the strap I use to this day. It's probably going to be the strap I use forever. It's a leather strap, so it's, I mean, it holds up really well. It's my number one. I love it. But anyways, yeah, great questions. Thank you, guys. Here's bridge pickup. Here's both of them. Lost it a little bit there. All right, song about Tracy. What's your 10 tops or tops length grading score 1 to 10? I don't know. This one's not a 10 top. I don't have any PRSs that are 10 tops. My DGT's not, and they don't. Maybe internally they grade it outside of 10, but it's not like known to the purchaser unless it's a 10 top. So I have no idea. It's kind of one of those things where, you know, here's the idea. Right? This is what it looks like. But still good question, Curtis. I'm just kind of joking with you, but, you know. Tiger Butter. Oh, look here. Okay, here come the names. Let's read out some of these names. Tiger Butter. Okay. Love it. Jungle. Cool. Jungle. Lit. Just got back from Richmond, and I haven't played guitar in a week. Now I'm going to spend my time relaxing while playing. That's exactly what I'm doing, all that guitar. Enjoy it. Guitar skills. You're very good. Hey, thanks, guys. Donna. Tim, my buddy names all his guitars too, like chocolate, whiskey, cherry, butter, scotch, blonde, etc. Yeah, that's basically what I do. Do I write songs? I write a lot of progressions. I don't sing as much, although on the next Lanco album, you could probably look and hopefully we'll get some of these progressions in it. Like here's a version. I'm going to switch to the piezo mixed with it. So we got right. This is a song we might be writing something to. Just I write a lot of ideas like this. Where I'm going. Anyways, there's one. Here's another cool one. Look, I'll go full piezo for this one. This is a song I wrote with my friend Jenna a long time ago. Anyways, that idea. I lost the group. Piezo, here's them blended. Here's just electric. I have been trying to write a little bit more, at least not singing as much, Dan. I know last time we hung out, Dan, that was what you're talking about. How many guitars do I have? I have now, including this one, I've got 6 electrics. Oh, yeah. The cat is going crazy on the ground down below me. She missed me. She was alone for 2 days. Isn't that tough, Olive? 2 days. 2 days. Gray stripe. Okay. Like it. What's the... Okay, beardless maid. Beardless maid. What's the most important thing to learn when jamming / improvising with other guitar players? Is it rhythm, scales, etc.? Asking as a basis. Okay, awesome. Rhythm is real important, right? Because good rhythm is what makes that simple stuff sound good. You don't have to be playing a crazy thing. The cat is freaking out on the ground right now. She's got some energy. She wants to play. Sorry, got distracted. But rhythm, man, even if you're playing a simple song, let's say I'm doing this. I'm going just a... Yeah, that's really simple. Really simple, but it sounds good because I'm just keeping in time. Even if I'm going to... So I'd get your rhythm really locked. And then if you're a guitar player playing with other guitar players, what you might want to start moving into rhythm-wise is practice saying, okay, someone's already going 1-5-4. So if the other guitar player is playing that, what can you play that's not that? And that comes into knowing some cage shape. So I might come up and go. You know what I mean? See how I'm just trying to incorporate other ideas in there? It all depends on context, you know? If it's a country thing, I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing something more like... That's kind of bluesy too, but if someone's going... Alright, I'm just noodling at this point. So anyways, I'd focus a lot on the rhythm and then playing another part maybe that's in a different part of the neck. Keep playing Georgia by John Mayer. I love that lick. I could play it some more. Hey, full piezo. Hey, thanks. I'm glad you like it. Tim, I was playing Rolling Around with you. Sounded sweet. Heck yeah, Kurtz. Which one are you playing? I don't know, Atlas. My friend would have me do basic blues rhythm while he soloed. It's great. It's great practice, too. When you're in a groove, every note can sound good. Exactly, and that was what I was trying to emphasize with that rhythm thing, and I'm just playing a couple notes right there, right? The rhythm becomes really important. Really, really important. The simple stuff, good rhythm is what makes it sound good. Even if it's a simple rhythm, you don't have to be doing some Corey Wong crazy stuff, dude, you know? Hey, thanks, Melina. I really appreciate that. How long have I been playing? I've been playing 16 years. Do you practice with metronome at all? Yeah, I do sometimes. In fact, you guys want to watch me? Let me turn on this thing. Also, I've got to pee. So, in fact, okay, I'm going to get the metronome set. And I'll groove with it, and then we'll hop off. But I've just got so much time today. I'm hanging. So let me go to do I have a metronome up? No. Let me go to metronome on, and then I got to go to the bathroom real quick. And I know I'm going to lose a bunch of followers or people on here. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. My keyboard wasn't okay, metronome online. This is a good one. Okay, I'm going to hook up the Bluetooth. I'm going to pee real quick. So, everybody, look at the controller, but I know a bunch of you are going to leave once I do this. But I've got to go to the bathroom. Also, wait. Look at that shot of this thing. Come on, man. That might draw more people in just from that. Uh-oh. Did my spark die? No, it didn't. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Did everyone leave? Actually, honestly, it doesn't look like I moved that much. Look at that guitar, dude. Oh, I'm just I mean, it's a new guitar for me, right? I've only had it a couple weeks. I've already played it on 7, 8 shows, 6, 7, 8, somewhere in there. Played it on a bunch of shows already. It's nothing better than getting a new guitar and you don't have to wait to gig it. Okay, look, let's do some metronome, random grooving. Let's just set it to something. I'll turn the volume up. Alright, let's try a different type of groove, right? So just mess around with some stuff. You know, so I'll come on and I'll throw it on, I'll just pick some different stuff. I got a little behind it there too. This and that, you know, but like it's just a lot of times when I'm practicing with it, I like sitting and doing that. It's good too. You can sit and say, okay, I'm gonna like do. Anyways, there's just me jamming a little bit on some stuff, right? When are you going to go full arm sleeve? Hopefully sometime soon, Dan. Country, there we go. Thanks, man. Call the guitar you're playing 615. The Nashville. Oh, yeah. 61. That's a good one. That's a good one, Dwight. I like that name. Dave, good to see you. Tim, that one you said that you wrote, you were playing a little bit of. What's the name of it? There's a song out right now, if you look up by an artist named Jenna DeVries. What does she go by, though? Can't remember. It's called Red Lights. And you can hear me on the recording. I think they looped it, or maybe not, but you can hear me playing on acoustic that part. She will be mine. Mandatory restroom, yeah. Hey, thanks for hanging in here, you guys. Play always with you, always with me. Dude, I tried to learn that when I was in like college. I can't remember it, but does your guitar have a name? Not yet. That's what we're talking about. You got any name suggestions? Do a live stream of you recording at Recording Studio. Next time we're in the studio, yes, I do have some gig blogs. Look on my page. I've got at least one gig blog where I take you guys into the studio with me. So it's not live, but I do have a video up. And you can come into the studio with me and kind of watch it. Do you like Nashville? I hear the cost of living is high and housing prices are ridiculous. I mean, it's going up, especially if you live in the middle of downtown. I don't. I'm about 20 minutes from downtown. I guess on the internet, I'm not going to say exactly where I live. But, I mean, I love it because it's also giving me a career. There's no world I could do this career, you know, not living in Nashville, you know? Squire Strat's great for a beginner guitar. If you're gonna buy a Squire Strat, I'd try and go to a local shop, because almost any local shop's gonna have a Squire Strat, and I'd try and put your hands on the instrument first. I think the thing with Squires and guitars at that level is there's some great ones, but they do vary. So I'd pick one up and feel it, you know? Play, even if you're brand new and you just learn one chord, you know? Or if you don't know any chords, just put your hand around the neck. Like does it feel nice, you know? Because you want to get something that feels good to you and that you like and you like the look of, because being inspired to play is important, especially at the beginning, man. You know, if you've got a beater guitar and you hate it and it's fighting you and it feels terrible and hurts your fingers, it's gonna hurt some at the beginning regardless till you build your calluses. But, you know, you gotta be inspired and want to pick it up. That's a really important part. So I'd put your hands on an instrument first if you can. You can just order a Squire. But you might get one that's a little bit of a dud. At that price range, there's just some that's the case, you know? So put your hands on one. That's my biggest recommendation. Do you like to play with Reba McEntire one day? I guess that'd be cool. I would if the opportunity came, but I'm not leaving Lanco. My band that I'm in, I like, you know? And I talk about this a bunch on the channel, but being in a band, you know, if I was playing for Reba, I'm an employee, right? I'm employed by Reba, the company that is Reba, right? Lanco, I'm an owner of the company. I'm in the band, you know? I have real stock in the product. And there's just, you know, even at the highest level, Reba can't offer you that. It's a band-specific thing. I don't know any Creed. Call the guitar Billy Strings. Yeah, good one. Or Elsa. If I called it Elsa. It also seems almost kind of fitting in a weird way. Okay, guys, I'm going to stay on here for another 10 minutes or so, then I got to eat some food. Name the guitar Ghost. Looking amazing. You're a good picker also. Hey, thanks, James. I appreciate that nice comment, man. I really do. Ghost is a cool name, too. Guys, a lot of good names on here. A lot of good names. I should just never name it, and that's just a bit in every live of saying, what should we name this guitar? Ghost is cool. Else is kind of cool. 615 is kind of cool. Look at this. Is that sweat or is it chipping off already? I just got some gunk on it. These things chip though, man. That's part of it. Look, even right here. Do we have the first one? I've been looking around to see if there's the first little real nick in it. I think we got the first one right here, you guys. Wow. She's growing up so fast. Man, I was watching someone that was like, don't buy PRSs or whatever, someone's video. Dude plays in a wedding band. I can't even remember his name. He kept mentioning it in the video too, like playing at a high level like I'm playing at. I hate when people say stuff like that. I hate that, you know? A high level, any level's a high, you just, you know, it's not a competition, you guys. And he's like, I bought this guitar and it's already chipping and wearing. Yeah, the finishes on these are nitro and it's thin. It's meant to age. And if you're using it, it's gonna age. My DGT has chips and scratches and the paint's coming off in places all over it. It's sick. I like it. I like it. This is an expensive guitar and you better believe this thing is going to get used and beat up. I've been looking for the first little chip. I can't tell if that's something stuck on there. Oh no, I was wrong. It's something stuck on there. No, maybe not. It's just sweat. Yeah, it's just sweat and grime, and we're out in the salt water, and it's just freaking. That's part of it, you guys. If you're out here doing this stuff for a living, I'm using these things, man. This thing is going in a trailer. Other people are handling it sometimes. I mean, it's part of it. But the person was being like, man, I paid all this money for this guitar and it's already like the finish is wearing and stuff. And I'm like, bro, I mean, you know, he kept being like, well, since we play in a high level wedding band, like I need to maintain the appearance. I was like, bro, if I was watching that wedding band and you had a beat up old Strat, that's way cooler. I mean, you know, it's to each their own, but he was dogging so much on the PRS for the finish chipping and stuff. And I was like, bro, that's what, you know, that's what it is, dude. That's what it is, bro. Like, everybody's got a different opinion, but as soon as you can break past the, oh, I don't want to chip it or I don't want to this and that. I've had some comments at the end of our set and stuff, right? Like, I'm holding this guitar up over my head, one hand, and I'm like, yeah. People are like, oh, it makes me nervous. You're right. I could drop it. It could crack. I'd have to send it back to PRS, and they'll fix it for me. But, you know, now I will say, having that perk of being a PRS artist and knowing I could get it fixed is a benefit. But that empowers me to use the freaking instruments, you know? This thing is out on the road. Out on the road. I still got sand on it from playing at the beach on the headstock, man. But everybody's different. So I get it. Some people don't want to chip their things and this and that. But that specific person was playing what sounds like full-time in a band, in a wedding band, and dogging on the finish and stuff. And I was like, bro, just fucking man up. Let it chip. It's cool, dude. I guess I could see the point where you're like, I paid all this money. It shouldn't. Well, buy a poly-finished guitar then. And then when it does chip, it'll look worse. I mean, you know, it's just part of it. Anyways, okay, I'm getting on a major rant right here. That doesn't matter. And thankfully, I don't know that person's name, which I'd never call him out by name. I don't know who it is. But played for 6 years. Hand still hurts after playing bar chords and playing for a few hours. What age did I start performing? Good question. I started playing at 15. I think my first performance was at like maybe 16 and a half. Or I've been playing like not quite 2 years. I don't know the SpongeBob thing. A Phrygian lick? Well, Phrygian's built off the third. Okay? So like, I'll talk about modes for a second. Now, am I ever playing something and thinking, oh, I'm playing Phrygian here? In the style of music I play, no. Now, if you're playing a lot of metal and hard rock stuff, you might be hardcore thinking I'm in Phrygian. The style of music I play, blues, country, a little bit of funk, rock kind of stuff, not hard rock, just, you know, pop stuff. Never really thinking that way, but still good info to know. So let's look at Phrygian. What's Phrygian, right? Phrygian's built off the third. So if we're in the key of E, Phrygian's A flat, right? That's the third. So we're just playing, or I'm sorry, if I said that wrong. If we're in the key of E, Phrygian's A flat. So we're in the key of E, we go 1, we walk up the major scale. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. So how do we find our Phrygian mode in the key of E? 1, 2, 3. 1 is Ionian, major scale. 2 is Dorian. 3 is Phrygian. 4 is Lydian. 5 is Mixolydian. 6 is Aeolian, your minor scale. 7 is Locrian. We're back to 1. So if I want to play a Phrygian lick, the idea would be our overall blanket is in the key of E, but it's centered around the third 3 chord. And I don't even know a good progression for that. I could go. The thing with the Phrygian is it's that half step right between the 1, right? So here's the Phrygian scale. In the key of E, we're playing out of a A flat minor, so the scale is. Right, that's Phrygian. If I go down to the 2 and play out a door. Go up to the 4, we could do Lydian. Let's go to the 5, we'll do Mixolydian. We'll back to 1, major scale. Let's go to the 2. Let's go to the 3. I'd be actually. Proper name or come? I think you're right, Rod. Is PRS your favorite guitars? You know, I came up Strat, all day Strat long guy. But yeah, right now they are, man. I love them, you know, and I'm a PRS artist, so it's easy to think, well, of course he's saying that. But I had a PRS before I was a PRS artist, and I was playing it all the time. And then when I had the connections and a little bit of the pull of being like, I'm doing some stuff, I'm getting more visible, I was like, I already love it. Let's dive in more, you know? And now it's awesome. I mean, I started on a CE. I still have all the guitars. But now I've got a PRS CE. First one I bought, semi-hollow, CE, bolt-on electric, American-made one, right? I had that before they were doing the SE line. Then I got the SE, Silver Sky, and the Core DGT. And now we got a Core Hollow Body too. And I love all of them, and all of them are very different. So yeah, I think so. And it's genuinely because I like the instruments. I like the vintage idea, but modern takes. I like the locking tuners. I like the stable electronics. This has a piezo system. I like the advancements and stuff, you know? But yeah, I'd love to own an old 335 someday, an old beat-up Strat, an old Telly, you know? I think Les Pauls are cool, but I've gone the PRS route. For my Les Paul style tones, it's a DGT, you know? I'll play Lil Wing. I don't know One Last Breath, but I'll play Lil Wing. I don't know any Reba songs, honestly. Jenna DeVries, yeah, that is her name, Curtis. Red Lights. Thanks for jumping on. Your skill level is amazing. Hey, thanks, Rob. Thanks for jumping on and watching. Have a good road trip, Tim and Lanco. Absolutely, I'll be vlogging it. There'll be a vlog up in a couple weeks. I've got some other ones coming before that, but... Can you do an A7? I don't know what the X is. This is an A7. But it's important to know a lot. This is an A7. This is an A7. This is an A7. This is an A7. Right? Come up here. A7. Here, where? Right here. A7. And they're all over. Uses a Music Man. Yeah, well, good thing I don't have a Falcon. Thanks, guys. I don't know that Reba song. This is why you should learn intervals as a beginner. Yeah, it's super true. I agree. Sounds like Salt and Swing. I could do that. Okay, someone said Lil Wing. Any thoughts on a digital modeler pedals for jamming with buddies? So I use the HX Stomp with some pedals. Currently, there's a few regular pedals. Honestly, my thoughts on the digital modelers, my favorite ones, even though I have the HX Stomp, I use it for effects. I've got the XL, and it's for all my effects and my tuner and stuff. I don't use it for direct output. I think my favorite would be the UA pedals. That Dream, the Fender style one, that's probably my favorite. And you could just put that at the end of your pedal board and you got an amp. Thinking of switching my single coil pickups with P90 and then keeping a humbucker. Is that a good idea? Squiddy, I think, I think it's going to come down to if you think it's a good idea, it's up to you. There's not a real way I could push you in that, it's if you want that and you're going to be inspired and like playing it, man, go for it. You could always switch them back. Okay, someone said Lil Wing. I haven't played Lil Wing in a minute. Do Lil. My version. Whatever. Just messing around, you guys. Just messing around, but easy to change back if necessary. There you go. Some good tips, Scott. Scott, I should be getting that Bella back soon. I literally, hopefully, I'm hearing about it tomorrow and can pick it up. I'm excited. It is being worked on. Do you get invited to do studio work? Seems like your knowledge of modes and scales could get you in scales you could get in and fire within a few minutes. I do some demo stuff, and with my band Lanco, because we're a band, we're all playing on the record, so that's my highest level studio work. Like the Lanco stuff is the AAA, even though it's not studio musicians, but we're a band, so there. Outside of that, my studio work is mostly demos with a couple other little things, but I wanted to PRS Silver Sky so badly. I love John Mayer, all the songs, but I'm stuck learning them on a Les Paul, which does not feel the same as Strat. I get that. Just save up a little bit of money and get an SC, man. Okay, I've been on here for a long time. I've got to hop off, you guys. See some chicken picking. This is the final thing. The final thing. go. There's all kinds of chicken picking stuff. This type of. There's a ridiculous lick. That's how I'm going. Wait. Hey, thanks for subbing from Russia. Hey, thanks you guys. Try saving up. Absolutely, I'm subbed. Hey, thanks for all the subs, you guys. Chicken pick Freebird. Oh, maybe that's what you had said before. Anyways, okay, you guys, I've got to hop off. I could sit and do this the rest of the day. Who knows? I'm hanging out today. Maybe I come back a little bit later. Been on for like 2 hours, so I got to hop off. Anybody, if you're interested in lessons, timhavenmusic@gmail.com. Troy, if you're still in here, I know you said you sent a message. I will message you back. Great hang today. Love y'all. And until next time, peace.